Hello and welcome to NKTelco Sports. We are here at Anna High School for girls varsity basketball action where the Botkins Trojans take on the Anna Rockets. Today's game is sponsored by Minster Bank, Sweeterman Pharmacy, Keyhole Pizza, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental Care, Hometown Opportunity, Francis Furniture, Wilson Health, Precision Strip, Winners Meats, NKTelco, NKT.TV, BowlerStore.com, Wagner's IGA, Cargill, Grand Lake Health, Clopay Building Products, Moran Refrigeration, and First National Bank. Welcome to Anna High School. I'm Greg Burning. My partner tonight, Dave Kanapke. Dave, we watched these two teams play a few months ago. Early on in the season, the Anna Rockets defeated Botkins 40-28 in that matchup.
Yeah, Greg, it was a really close game the first three quarters, and then Anna seemed to pull away at the end. Botkins is a young team. They start a couple freshmen, new coach Phil Groves. They're 6-5. They've won 3 of their last 4. They beat the teams they should. They're 5-0 non-conference, but they need to step up against the better teams in the Shelby County League, and Anna's definitely one of them. In second place behind Laramie, 9-2 overall, 5-1 in the Shelby County League. They're coming off that loss to Laramie that you and I did, and you know, anytime you play a good team like that, you learn some things about yourself. They've had a week to work on those things, and we'll try to apply those in this game tonight.
Should be a good one here at Anna High School. We'll take a quick break, be back with the starting lineups and the opening tip. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Welcome back to Anna High School as we have the starting lineups. First for the Trojans, number 3, Janelle Greavy. Number 12, Tara Greavy. Number 13, Carmen Huker. Number 24, Boston Paul. And number 44, Grace Homan. For the Anna Rockets, number 14, Bria Cook, a 5'6" junior. A 6'2" junior, number 24, Kiplin Rowland. I'm sorry, that's 5'10" Kiplin Rowland. Number 40, Lauren Barhorst. Number 12, Michaela Ambus, and number 20, Ella Dosek. The Rockets coached by Jeff Maurer, 9-2. The Trojans coached by Phil Groves, coming in 6-5. Before we get to the tip-off, let's talk about our keys to the game.
Thanks, Greg. Brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. First with the Botkins Trojans. Or we'll do Anna first. We went to post presence. The last, well, now we switched it. We'll go back to the Botkins. Defensive rebound, they want to limit Anna to 1 shot per possession. They need to finish in the paint against the taller Anna team. Key for Anna is they need to establish that post presence. The first time they played, it was more a guard area offense. The post girls didn't step up a lot. And the zone offense. Botkins offense caused them a lot of trouble in the first game of the season. Let's see if Anna's zone offense has improved since then.
So here we go. Anna with the first possession. This is Ambus out top, picked up man-to-man by the Trojans. Kiplin Rowland looking to go high-low with Barhorse. Instead kicks it out top. Here's the runner blocked from Dosek. I'm sorry, that's Ambus. And is tied up. Good defensive possession there by Botkins. They get it on the alternate possession.
They did a good job there. They just want to limit Anna to 1 shot, and they were able to do that with tying them up.
So Botkins on their first possession and bring it out top. This is Greavy. Down the corner into Tara Greavy over to Janelle Greavy. And back out top to Homan. Botkins running through, looks like a motion offense, looking to get it inside to Homan. And a 3-ball popped out by Boston Paul is no good. Here's a quick outlet by the Rockets, pulled back by Bria Cook. Cook had a big game the first time these two got together, scored 14 as well as Dosick. As Dave mentioned, very guard-oriented during the first matchup.
There's a nice pass underneath there, and Barhorse finishes. Yeah, that first game, Cook really got hot from the three. They got it going, and Dosick's usually a consistent drive in it, and that time they got it nice into Barhorse. She had a big game against Fort Laramie last week. She's really improved as the season's gone on.
Yeah, she did a nice job. She's done much better at not bringing that ball down. When you're that tall, that's a big part of it, and she's really improved, like you said, in that aspect of her game. So Botkins trying to get on the scoreboard here, reverse it to the far side to Janelle Greavy, guarded by Rowland. Really not much going inside so far here by Botkins. There's the first pass in, and they draw a foul. As Rowland goes over to the top, she'll draw the first foul of our ball game.
Botkins starters, they have 3 seniors and the 2 Greavies, and also Grace Homan, and you have the 2 freshmen, Carmen Huker and Boston Paul. Huker is the leading scorer at 9.2 a game.
Quick release there, knocked down by Tara Greavy, and we're even at 2 here early in the first quarter from Anna High School.
Nice job there, quick shot, a little bit of pressure here. Botkins applies, but Ambus breaks through it.
Back across half court, Ambus will pull it back out. Swings it over to Cook. Good pass inside again there to Barhorse, and same result. Catch and finish. You must have heard your pregame, Dave, as she's 2 good possessions there by the Rockets.
It's a good job of the pick and roll plays. Set the screen and roll to the basket. And Ambus with the assist to Barhorst.
3-ball put up from the outside by Tara Greavy, off the mark. Botkins rebound. Here's Paul with the putback, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Rockets. Quickly pushed ahead to Kiplin Rowland. She'll drive down the lane. Tough shot. Barhorse with the rebound and the foul. This is what we saw a lot in the first time, Dave. A lot of quick outlets from Anna going right into that press or offensive break to attack right away.
Yeah, but the Barhorse has really made her presence known as she shoots 2 here. Converse, the first one already has Anna's first 5 points.
Checking in for the Trojans, number 22, Jill Greavy. Barhorse set for her second one, and it's in as well. So Anna off to a nice start, leading early on here 6-2. They will apply some full court pressure.
We saw them do a good job against Fort Laramie, but Huker does a nice job of breaking it.
Tough catch inside, kick out Homan with the 17-footer off the back iron, no good. Dosick quickly pulls it down for the Rockets, and they're out on the break. Good idea there, a little tough pass from Barhorse to Ambus, results in a turnover.
Yeah, it was a good attack there by, I'm sure Coach Mauer's happy how they pushed it down there.
Yeah.
Just a pass is a little bit wide, and you gotta live with some of those turnovers when you try to play up tempo.
Tara Greavy will walk it across for the Trojans. Anna playing man-to-man here thus far. Homan, nice seal inside, tough catch there, a little overthrown to Jill Greavy will result in a Trojans turnover.
Yeah, the substitution for Botkins, McKenna Maurer, a 5'6" sophomore in the lineup.
And in the first ball game these two played, Maurer was the leading scorer for Trojans with just 6. So Botkins gonna have to get more than that here today if they're gonna keep up with this Anna offense, and that's gonna result in a quick timeout. We'll take a break as well. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Our 1,500 square foot showroom and pro shop at BowlerStore.com is stocked with bowling balls, bags, shoes, accessories, and apparel. The pro shop is equipped with 2 drill presses, measuring devices, and bowling ball maintenance machines to keep your ball rolling great. We offer private lessons for individuals and groups. Moxie's Extra Pair inside BowlerStore.com is also available to rent for private events. Be sure to check out BowlerStore.com or visit our pro shop in Versailles, Ohio for all your bowling product needs.
Wagner's IGA has been servicing their communities for more than 95 years, spanning 3 generations. Wagner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service, and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wagner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen, and check us out on Facebook.
4:35 left to go here in quarter number one, and so far it's been all Anna, 8-2.
One of the keys was talking about the post presence, and Lauren Barhorse has all 8 points so far, so definitely has come through big. And right now, Botkins has to regroup. They played with a lot of energy the first time when they played the home game. You need to get some energy. You need to have a good set coming off out of the timeout.
And Kip Rowland steps in the passing lane to get the turnover. Nice anticipation there by Anna.
Played good half-court defense. They really played Fort Laramie, a very good team. They really made them work for every possession, and their defense has really improved as it goes on, and that's really been a staple through the years. Anna plays good defense.
That was Landis who just checked into the ball game. Here's Ambus. Nice screen and roll play there again to Barhorse. Doesn't get that one to fall. Botkins dodged a bullet there. Quickly back on the attack is Huker. Dumps it off to Paul, trying to get inside. It's knocked away and stolen by Barhorse. Good pass ahead to Ambus. Ambus taking it coast to coast, can't get it to fall, but will draw the foul.
Anna is doing a nice job of they're playing the good defense, and then they're pushing the tempo whenever they can. And this time, Ambus, Kayla Ambus with that, as you see her, gets the outlet there, pushing it all the way. Nobody stopped her dribble, and that's what you should do, is take it to the hole as she hits the first foul shot.
Checking back in the ball game for the Trojans is number 3, Janelle Greavy, and also number 12, Tara Greavy. If I say Greavy during this game, I think I'm going to get somebody's
It's a pretty good chance. I was just going to say, Greg, you got to keep them all straight at all times. So.
The second one good by Ambus as well. Rockets up their lead to 8.
Yeah, if Huker bringing up the ball before, she was using off guard. She has a lot of energy at the point guard, number 13. As they work through their offense, she gets it back.
Kick out there. Good defense here again by Anna. Again, trying to get that pass inside, picked off by Ambus, nicely read. Anna comes up with another turnover.
But they telegraphed it too much. Everybody knew the pass was going there. You got to just pass it instead of just, okay, should I pass, and then everybody's waiting for it.
Rolling underneath for the Rockets, kicks it back out top. Botkins still in the man-to-man. Kind of surprised they didn't switch to something else at this point, trailing 10-2. Anna's got some great looks.
So they have a turnover
there.
Yeah, as the first game, Botkins played about all zone. They really played a lot of pressure defense,
and it was very active. Right?
Yes.
They didn't really seem like they were in a zone because they were chasing the ball so much. And thus far, really struggled defensively to keep Anna out of the paint area.
Now they need a good set. They really need a basket, some energy, and there's a steal by Dosick.
She'll take it the whole way and score. Anna's lead up to 10, the largest here of the night so far. 2:40 left to go in quarter number 1.
When you're the better team, and Anna is, you want to start off good. You want to assert yourself. And right now, Botkins is struggling through, not playing with a lot of confidence right now.
Yeah, I mean, their last 3 possessions have all been turnovers. I don't think they've even gotten a shot in the last 3 possessions. They got the first 2 pretty quick, and they've really struggled to get a good offensive set since. Credit the Anna defense.
It's not a lot of movement there. They're playing man-to-man offense, but Huker makes something happen there.
Nice kick out by Huker, and burying the 3 in the far corner is McKenna Maurer. Cuts the lead to 7.
That's what Carmen Huker gives you. She penetrates, and when you penetrate, she drew some defenders and kicked it out at a wide open shot for Maurer.
And right on cue, they switch up into a zone. They hurt us again, Dave. Skip across. This is Dosick for 3, off the mark, and rebound pulled down by Huker. So it'll be out of bounds off of Anna, but also a foul. That will go against Ambus. Checking back in for the Rockets, number 22, Jill. I'm sorry, for the Trojans, number 22, Jill Greavy. And I believe number 14, Bria Cook, is back in for Anna. And also number 22, Lily Toller will check in for Anna.
Botkins had a nice offensive set, and then it seemed like it brought some energy to the defense. They switched it up, so let's see if they can build on this, have another possession here with some points here on the offensive side.
Euchre with a nice move, gets her shot blocked, gets it back, can't get it to fall. And that's what we saw more of in the first game, like you said, a little more feistiness underneath in the paint and challenging Anna inside. Even though Botkins didn't come away with the bucket there, it was a nice possession. 3-ball knocked down by Kip Rowland. And Botkins' offense, or I'm sorry, Anna's offense rolling here so far.
Yeah, they did a good job. They pushed it a little bit, and Rowland had an open shot. She really concentrated on her technique, and now they're going to switch to zone on defense.
And both teams change it up a little bit here. 1 minute left to go, quarter number one. If you're just joining us, welcome to Anna High School. I'm Greg Burring, my partner Dave Kanapke. Botkins Trojans trying to get their offense going here. Quarter number one, they finally get that pass they've been looking for inside. Shot by Janelle Greavy goes out of bounds. The turnover will give it back to Anna.
Yeah, they've been trying to get it down low. Not a lot of height for Botkins. Their tallest player is 5'8", and that's, you know, compared to where you have Barhorse is 6'2" and Rowland's 5'10". They're added disadvantage, and they're relying all on their penetration and outside game.
So Botkins will jump back into that zone where they trap in the corner. Cook in trouble. And Euchre unable to come up with a turnover. It'll stay with the Rockets.
They caught a break. Anna caught a break, and that almost got a steal and just not able to keep a hand on as Boston Paul freshman checks back in to get Euchre a break.
So Bria Cook will trigger it in the far corner for Anna. Swinging around the top. 25 seconds left to go here, quarter number one. Cook trying to get it inside, swings it back out top to Dosek. Ambus with the 3-ball, rattles out, rebound pulled down by Toller. Cook will take a shot at the 3 and knock it down.
Nice movement there as they whipped it around as Cook hits the 3.
6 seconds, 2 seconds remaining. Botkins gets a buzzer beater off, it's no good. 1 quarter in the books, Anna 18, Botkins 5. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
At Joint Township District Memorial Hospital, your comfort and care is our #1 priority. Our surgical nerve blocks are a great way to reduce pain and can be used for arm, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, and foot surgeries. The nerve blocks decrease the stress of surgery on your body, requires less anesthesia and pain medications, and in many cases can offer relief for several days. Visit grandlakehealth.org for details on all of our services.
NKTelco Sports. More than 140 local high school and college games. Football, basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball, and soccer. Support your local team with NKTelco Sports and promote your business to 250,000 households in Northwest Ohio. Call 1-888-NKTelco and get in the game.
Welcome back to Anna as we get set for quarter number 2, Dave. The first one offensively owned by the Anna Rockets.
Yeah, they played great quarter of basketball. 6 of 10 from the field, 2 of 3 on their 3-pointers, 4 of 4 from the foul line. Botkins struggling from the field, just 2 of 10.
Botkins comes back out in their 2-3 trapping zone. Anna swings it around, and there's a turnover. That's what we saw a lot of in the first meeting between these two. Active hands by the Trojans. There's a nice drive down the lane by Tara Greavy as she draws the foul. We'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, I like that zone for Botkins. It has some activity there, it has some energy there, and is able to really set this up as Tara Greavy, the senior, averaging almost 5.6 on the season, will shoot 2.
Well, they're just long enough too to cause some problems. They get their hands up, they move a lot, makes that defense think a little bit. First one by Greavy is off the mark. It's number 32, Landis, will check back in the ball game for Anna. Botkins trying to get off of that 5-point mark. They've been stuck there for a while. And the second one is good by Tara Greavy. Dosek will bring it across. Looking into that zone, swings it around to Cook and back out top to Dosek. Bria Cook, she likes the zone. That's off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Euchre. She'll bring it across herself and push it out top to Homan.
Here's where they don't seem like they have a lot of movement going on. Somebody has the ball. They need to maybe have more cutters, more moving going on. And Huker with the basketball trying to make something happen.
Sorry, it's like the offensive weights. Like when she first brought it across half court, there's an offensive foul called against Botkins, but they brought it across half court. Nobody's like getting ready for their offense. They're just kind of standing there waiting for somebody to say, okay, start, you know, instead of just getting right into their offense.
And Anna's been trying to, they've been getting before the defense gets completely set. It's so much easier if you can get a shot or get going before the defense is completely set. You don't have to work quite as hard.
Anna working it around the zone. Try to dump it across to Ambus. Nice catch. Good pass into Landis. And now back out top to Ambus. Baca's doing a nice job. They get a hand on a lot of balls, and there's another one. That one tipped out of bounds, gets the turnover.
Yeah, nice job there. They seem like they're much more active in the zone is what they are in man, but you can gamble a little bit more in the zone as long as you don't get the back door, and that gives them some energy. Now they need to have that go onto the offensive side of the court.
So Huker running the point for the Trojans.
Ooh.
Takes a bonus step there inside and will turn it back over.
Yeah, that was much longer than a Euro step that they give you these days.
That was a Euro +1.
Yeah, it was Euro in Asia on that one. In the game, we have Lily Toller in the game for Anna, also Kip Rolling as in the zone. And you're on the zone here, you got to watch where Cook is at. She's the good outside shooter. You got to match up and know where she's at all time. They do a good job here.
Cook will sling it back across the top. Dosek will take the 15-footer. It's off the mark. Rebound no, pulled down by Toller. Here's Cook, wide open for a three. It's off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Dosek. A couple extra shots for Anna. Nice pass inside to Toller from Ambus. And the Rockets convert.
Nice job there. They got a couple offensive possessions, and then they kicked it around, kicked it out real good, and got right back into the offense. Good possession for the Anna Rockets.
Here's Paul for the Trojans. Trying to get something going on the offensive side. Huker now back out top to Paul. Good man-to-man defense again from the Rockets. Greavy's pass picked off by Ambus and then stolen back by Greavy. A favorable bounce there for Botkins. Huker's going to let the three ball go off the mark. Rebound fought for underneath and saved by Toller for Anna.
Couple opportunities for Botkins, just couldn't cash in.
5 minutes remaining here in our first half. Anna in control, up by 14.
Anna really hasn't had to use Dosek a lot. She can usually create her shots. Seems like when they play, they let the offense go, and then when they need, as the game goes on, they go more to Dosek.
Rowland with the foul line jumper, no good. Well, this defense definitely affects. Anna's only scored 2 points in this second quarter. Unfortunately for Botkins, they haven't been able to score either. They only got one. So far, almost 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes gone here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they cooled off their shooting. The only possession they scored was when they had 3 rebounds. So
there's a favorable bounce back to Boston. Paul can't get the shot to fall. And again, Anna comes back on the offensive end. It's like Botkins is really trying to force that ball in the paint. Homan caught that last one, triple teamed.
They're forcing them to not be comfortable on their shots and get the easy one underneath. And there's a good steal there by Homan.
Pushed ahead up to number 10, McKenna Maurer, and now back out top to Paul.
Need a little bit of flurry here. They can put a couple baskets in back-to-back, get back in this ball game.
There's a drive down the lane from Janelle Greavy. She'll draw the foul.
You know, and Botkins has won 3 of their last 4. They've beaten Riverside, Jackson Center, and they lost to Laramie and beat Parkway. You know, they're undefeated in the conference, or outside of the conference, and now, you know, Shelby County League, one of the best leagues around the small leagues, and need to step it up against the better teams and build on some of that confidence that they have against the non-conference teams.
Kick out there for 3. Nice rebound by Homan. Her shot blocked by Lauren Barhorse, who just checked back in the game for Anna. Possession will stay with Botkins.
Another chance here as Carmen Huker, the freshman, will inbound it.
Looking for somewhere to go with the ball. Finally gets it into Greavy. Shot off the mark.
And
bodies
Barhorse,
collide.
We'll see what they call there. Barhorse fell, so Hillman fell. Let's see where they'll call the foul on Holman. That was a tough call there. That's her second foul for Grace Holman.
That was not going to be the right call regardless. You know,
No.
it's one of those tough situations that you needed to call a foul, but
yeah, if you don't call a foul, there's traveling.
That's
so
right,
you just can't, let's just take it out, you know. So.
Yep. 3.5 minutes left to go first half. Here's Barhorse, took an extra step. So again, that Botkins defense doing its job, but they just cannot convert on the offensive end. They've only scored 1 point here in quarter number 2.
Yes, that zone defense has speeded up Anna, that they aren't getting the comfortable shots that they were easier. And this is just the defense. You need to have something going on all. They don't have anybody on the inside. Need somebody to establish to get some fairly easy buckets. That's easier said than done against the Xana defense, and that's kicked out of bounds.
Sydney Meyer with the pass. She just checked in for Botkins. So Botkins will keep it on the kicked ball. Jill Greavy to check it in for Botkins, out top to Huker.
And in the man-to-man defense, I think they had one possession they played zone, but otherwise, man is what they've been playing.
Greavy over to Meyer. Meyer tries to drive down the lane. Good help defense from Landis. Back out top, Meyer. 3 ball off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Kip Rowland. Botkins quickly back the other way. Nice read by Sydney Meyer.
Nice job there by Meyer. It results in another turnover. 6 turnovers this quarter against Anna. So the defense is doing its job. The only thing they haven't got a turnover where they lay up out of it.
Right.
They get a turnover, it goes out of bounds, and then they have to reset it. If you can get the turnovers that result in easy points, that's like double bonus, so to speak.
Double bonus. Here's Meyer with the ball fake, kicks it out. 3 ball on the way from McKenna Mowers off the mark, and Anna with the board. Here comes Dosek with a full head of steam. She'll pull it out. Rowland thought about the 3, took an extra step, and the travel.
Yeah, you can't pivot on the foot one way and then pick up your pivot to foot to go, and that's a strategy you got to get driving right away. Turnover again. That's up to 8 turnovers altogether. 7 of those in this quarter, and they're only still got 2 minutes to go here.
Ambush checks back in for Anna. Here is Huger bringing it up for Botkins. 2 minutes remaining. Dosek anticipates, taking it the distance, and can't quite get it to fall. Botkins dodges another bullet.
Definitely showing her athleticism, just went a little bit too fast. There's Huker the other way.
Down the lane, can't score it. Anna comes away with it. Tough pass there, picked away. There's a tipped away by Tara Greavy. And not a great pass if you're an Anna fan. A lot of traffic where that ball was going. They're lucky to keep the possession.
You know, Anna played about as good of a first quarter as you can see, and it seems like I see that a lot. Is like the first quarter teams play their best. That second quarter, I don't know if they get tired, relaxed a little bit with the big lead, and it's hard to put the full half of basketball together as they throw another one away.
Yeah, that's just a high-low pass. I mean, it wasn't. A lot of them have been that way. They're just a little bit off the mark.
And you can credit Botkins' defense for a lot of it, but it isn't. Anna's offense isn't executing either.
Greavy out top to Paul. Swung over to Meyer. Meyer trying to get by Barhorse. Does. Goes baseline side. Can't get it to go. And rebound pulled away by Dosek for Anna. That was a good possession there. Just couldn't get it to fall. 1 minute to go here in the half. Cook with the 3 ball. Gets a little bounce off the backboard. It falls right into Lauren Barr's hand, and she'll score.
Barhorse already in double figures now with 10.
Tara Greavy will walk it up. 45 seconds remaining here in the first half.
You know, talk about that consistency. I heard one of the coaches on some radio show this week talking about that same problem, having being consistent fourth quarter. And he said the team that can play consistent for 4 quarters, you usually see them in Columbus. He's like, that's true. It's so hard to do, to have that consistency from quarter to quarter, game to game.
Great pass inside. The catch and the finish, Jill Greavy.
And that's what they were missing there, is get underneath there. They got a nice pass there, and Greavy finished it. as we come into the end of the half.
Down to 12 seconds, 3 ball by Dosick, no good. And we got bodies flying everywhere underneath the basket. I think that's going to go against Kip Rowland. She barreled into Jill Greavy. And that's Rowland's 3rd foul. They had it on the board.
She'll leave. She got tied up underneath there. So here's Botkins here.
7 seconds remaining, first half. You got to go quick. Just now see it down to 3. 2 seconds, pass inside. Got it off at the buzzer, it's no good. First half in the books. Anna 22, Botkins 8. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
Moran Refrigeration in St. Mary's is celebrating 70 years in business. We are committed to offering you top name brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid, Samsung, Fisher & Paykel, and Speed Queen. Come in and experience the one-on-one personal service that you won't get from big box stores. Our delivery and installation specialist will assure you that your purchases arrive safely and are installed properly. Moran Refrigeration, exceeding your expectations.
PSG Automotive Outfitters, your truck accessory headquarters.
Welcome back to Anna High School. We're at halftime when the Rockets are up 22-8 over Botkins Trojans. Here with first half stats, Mr. Dave Knapp.
Thanks, Greg, as we'll put up the numbers. First of all, for Botkins, it was a tough first half. Couldn't get anything going. 3 of 22 on their field goals, 1 of 8 on their threes. Haven't got to the line. Anna had a great first quarter, shot really good, really cooled off in the second quarter. They're 8 of 19, perfect from the free throw line. Dominated the rebounding advantage, 15-8. Turnovers, Anna had 8 of those 9 turnovers in the second quarter, as the Botkins really picked up the defensive intensity and got those turnovers. Individual scoring for Anna, Lauren Barhorse having a big game, 10 points overall, and then you have Kip Rowland, Bria Cook with 3, and then Ambus, Dosick, and Toller all with 2 apiece. For Botkins, only 3 players scored so far. McKenna Maurer with the 3, Tara Greavy with the 3, and Jill Greavy with a deuce. And so 14-point deficit. Both these, Botkins wants to pick up their scoring. Anna wants to be more consistent in the second half, like something more like what they were in the first quarter.
So Botkins starts first possession here. That is Huker trying to get it inside again. That definitely must have been a point of emphasis because we've seen Botkins really work hard to try to get the ball in the paint. Unfortunately for them, Anna has defended it quite well. There's a good pass inside, shot off the mark from Greavy, but stolen back by Botkins.
You always want to get it inside no matter what. If you have guard area, you get it inside.
Right.
If they get inside, maybe some of the tall girls would get in foul trouble for
Huker
Botkins.
with the jumper, sorry Dave, knocks it down. Totally agree, but there's a point to where you want to look in the paint to try to get in there, and you force it in the paint to get it in there. And I feel like Botkins has forced the issue a little bit in the first half. There's a 3 ball by Greavy off the mark. I'm sorry, by Bria Cook off the mark for Anna. Ball tipped and picked back up by Ambus. Anna going to get another opportunity. Skipped across to Cook, tipped and stolen. Again, the Botkins defense has not been the issue, creating a lot of turnovers. We just got to get their offense clicking. They did so far here in this first possession.
It was good like Huker got onto that, got a basket, the first basket there in the second half. Need to have her score. That was her first points of the game.
Here's Huker out top, directing traffic. Bouncing inside, Homan. Great possession. That's what I think Botkins was trying to do in the first half. Didn't really get the position. Homan did a great job, got a good position there. As you see on the replay, she does a nice job of sealing her defender.
Yeah, she's
good angle there. Early in the first half, they were trying to make some really tough passes. Like you said, you want to get it in the paint, but if it's not there and it's being defended, you can't just throw it and try to force it in there.
And sometimes it's not just the passer, it's the passee. Homan really rolled and was open, so there was a place to pass it to her, and she's working hard now.
And another good possession. Ball doesn't quite fall for Botkins, and it will go back to Anna, but a good offensive possession.
Yeah, you know, not all possessions, even if it's a good possession, you're going to score. But you keep building good possessions, you get in good positions to score, points will follow after that.
Botkins stays in the zone, chasing around the ball. Here is Ambus out top. Skips it over to Bria Cook, thought about the three. Back out top to Ambus. Here is Landis. Swung out top, tipped away, and stolen by Janelle Greavy. So another Anna turnover.
3 turnovers already here in the second half, and this 12 turnovers. I think 11 of those have started since Botkins switched his zone.
The basket here, Botkins could cut it to 10. Here is Paul, skips it over to Greavy, blocked by Barhorse, and out of bounds to Anna.
Nice job there by Barhorse as she protected the basket there. Greavy had a nice look, but there's where the height came into play there, 6'2" Barhorse.
5:40 left in the third quarter, and on top 22-10. Cook, nice pass inside to Barhorse. Misses a shot, but draws the foul.
I was just going to say that the last possession, she was flashing open on underneath there, and they weren't getting it. Botkins is really overplaying the zone. Somebody's got to be open. As you see here, as they rotate over, you'll see Barhorse is wide open there. Homan doesn't have a chance. Draws the foul, and Barhorse with a pair hits the first, now with 11 points.
Checking back into the ball game, number 22, Jill Greavy for Botkins.
Barhorse averages right at 9. Leading scorer is Dosick at 10, Cook at 8, Rowland at 7 for the season. And the rebound,
Barhorse free throw, second one no good. Landis with the board and the offensive possession. Will step to the line for 2 free throws.
Nice hustle play by Landis. Draws the foul, and the sophomore is rewarded with 2 more foul shots.
First one is off the mark.
This Anna team, only 1 senior on the team, and that's Bria Cook. The rest are juniors and sophomores mostly playing.
Second one rattles out as well. Botkins quickly pushes it ahead. Trying to work it inside, instead throw back out top to Huker. This is Tara Greavy back out top to Paul. Skipped over to Greavy. She'll try to go down the baseline. Kicks it back out top to Paul. Good defense by Anna. Janelle Greavy. Skip pass inside to Jill Greavy. Couple ball fakes. Some heavy defense there applied by Landis.
That'll be what they'll call a foul before the jump ball. One thing I like, it wasn't the best offense going there, but there was some more energy. There was people moving in the first half. There's a lot of standing around. A lot more energy happening for the Botkins Trojans.
McKenna Maurer will check back in for Botkins. Pass right inside to Greavy. That's Jill Greavy. Can't get the bunny to fall. It's a great look inside. Missed opportunity for Botkins.
They've had some opportunities, haven't taken advantage. Only 2 points here in this quarter.
Skip pass, Bria Cook with the 3, knocks it down.
That's a girl that you need to look for in the zone. Kick it out like that, did a nice job of getting it in, and Cook with a nice outside shot knocks down the tray.
Huker pulls it back out top to set the offense for Botkins. Janelle Greavy, Boston Paul, 3 ball on the way, off the mark. Rebound fought for and pulled down by Huker. There's that tough angle. That pass, that low post area was very well defended there by Anna.
And you have the long arms of Barhorse there. It's just it's tough to do it. Just got to be patient. You can't just force it there.
Right.
If it's not there, you got to try something else.
Here's Huker, skips it over in the corner to Greavy. Back out to Paul. Back into the far corner to Maurer. Huker looking inside, instead go to Maurer.
Anna's doing a nice job of matching up the shooters. Paul can't get her shot off. They're matching up and finding them right away.
McKenna Maurer with the baseline jumper, doesn't go. Rebound Jill Greavy. Back out to Maurer. She'll put up a three and knock it down.
Here's a girl who has a nice shot. She missed the first tray, but the first two-pointer, but hits the three.
Anna back on the attack, anticipated by Janelle Greavy. Saves it, but right back to Anna. Ambus back the other way. Finds Bria Cook open for a three, off the mark. Rebound, no track down by the Rockets. Activity picking up here a little bit in the third quarter.
They're starting to have a little bit better zone offense, getting the ball to Cook. More movement going around all five players.
Baseline jumper by Barhorse, no good. Rebound pulled down by Boston Paul. Quickly back the other way is Huker, the full head of steam. Nice crossover, decides to back away from Barhorse. Probably a good choice. And a tough pass inside, picked off easily by Ella Dosick. Pass ahead to Rowland. She'll take it the distance and score.
Nice job there, Anna. They got the turnover and they pushed the fast break and got the easy layup.
Timeout on the court. We'll take a quick break. Be back in just a moment. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
At CAPT, we use hometown opportunity to make sure that when we have a position open within the facility, it gets put on the website.
We've really been excited to see how that has grown so much over the last several years.
If anyone is looking for a job, it's the best place to go.
We really want to do whatever we can to get folks that are from this community back to this area.
I would recommend any manufacturing company that they take a look at it. It's a very good benefit for companies at no cost.
Welcome back to Anna. Third quarter action, 2:35 remaining. I'd like to quickly thank our sponsors for tonight's action. Wilson Health, caring without limits. Precision Strip, NKT.TV, BowlerStore.com, Wagner's IGA, serving communities for over 95 years. Grand Lake Health, Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage doors. Thanks again to all those great sponsors. Back to live action here. Botkins trying to get back in this ball game. They've been down as close as 12. It seems like every time they get close, Anna answers, and that lead stays at 15.
And they got that fast break on there, and Botkins' offense has been better. It's at 5 points here, but need to hit some of those shots where they had the opportunities. There's a foul there on number 12, Michaela Ambus, for the Rockets.
They'll give it to Botkins underneath their own basket. Triggering it in will be number 12, Tara Greavy. Skips it out top. Maurer, Huker, again trying to push it inside. Instead they go out top to Meyer. Meyer drives the lane, a little runner off the tipped. And she gets her own rebound. She's in a world of trouble there. Nice job getting out. Huker open for the three. Misses everything. And it'll go out of bounds to Anna.
Had an offensive rebound to keep it alive, but not able to hit the three. And Anna goes the other way. Of course, Anna just one behind in the Shelby County League, 5-1 behind Fort Laramie, 6-0, number 2 ranked team in Division 4.
Yeah, they got a big matchup this weekend playing against the Minster Wildcats, does Fort Laramie. Should be a great ball game.
Number 1 versus number 2 there.
Dosick shot off the mark, rebound fought for. Rowland throws up a tough shot, goes out of bounds. Thought it was tipped by Botkins, but they're gonna, nope, maybe not. As the second official comes in here, it sure looked like Botkins tipped the ball. It should stay with Anna, but they're gonna.
No, they are gonna change it.
I can't believe you doubted me, Dave.
I wasn't doubting you. I was doubting if the refs were gonna change it. You get the replay here as Rowland, really some contact there, and looks like it goes off of Botkins.
Very close, stays on Anna end. Ambus swings it back out top. Dosick will reset. Minute 20 left to go in quarter number 3. Anna still with a 15-point advantage.
pulling it out a little bit. Botkins has dropped back into a 2-3. It was more like a 3-2 or a 1-3-1. It was really active.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of disguising their looks. There's no doubt about that. More so in the zone for sure than the man.
And it's easier to defend the height of Anna in a zone.
Ambus with a drive, loses the handle, goes out of bounds, and that will turn it over to Botkins. 50 seconds remaining in our third quarter.
Anna's offense has been scarred by 14 turnovers. They've shot decent. They played really good defense, but that's way too many turnovers.
Good entry inside there to Meyer. Defense is there, but she works her way around it and scores.
Nice up and under for the sophomore, Sydney Meyer.
Lead now to 13. 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Good ball movement. Dosick thought about the three. Instead skips it out. Rowland, 15-footer, knocks it down.
Job there. Rowland has a nice shot for a tall girl. She really sets her feet. Good technique and hits the jumper.
Final 10 seconds of the third quarter. Maurer thought about the three, swings it over to Greavy, drives the lane, left-handed, can't get it to go, gets her own rebound. Shot blocked and stolen by Anna, and that will end the third quarter. Anna 30, Botkins 15. We'll be back with the fourth quarter here on NKTelco Sports.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
Welcome back to Anna as we get set for the fourth quarter. Both teams did much better offensively, Dave, in the third quarter. Anna's still hanging on to a 15-point advantage.
Not a thing of beauty, but the leading scorers tonight's Lauren Bornhorst with 11. Kip Rowland with 7 for Anna, and leading scorer for Botkins, McKenna Maurer.
Live action here. Good pass inside to Barhorst. Can't get it to go down. And Botkins comes down with the rebound. Full head of steam. Here's Huker looking to drive and wheel. Dumps it off to Homan. Shot up off the glass. No good, but draws the foul.
Carmen Huker, she just made something happen just by herself. She made some, she drove, wasn't able to finish, but kicked it out to Homan. And it will be Grace Homan shooting 2 for the Trojans.
Homan's first one is good.
Homan, a 5'8" senior. See, on this season, she averages just under 5 points a game.
Second free throw rattles off. Dosick walks it across for Anna. It's like more of a 2-3 look here again. Oh, great pass inside. Anna worked the offense that time and got an easy 2 for Lauren Barhorst.
Nice job there. Good pass by Kip Rowland. She gets a lot of assist out of that high post position.
Skipped across the top to Huker, thought about the 3. Swings it over to
Homan.
Homan, thank you, inside. Shot off the mark, and Anna comes away with the rebound. Looking to expand, I believe it's on their biggest lead at 16. Skip down the far corner. Cook just inside the 3-point line. Knocks it down. Bria Cook with a nice jumper.
Good inside-out offense. They got it to Barhorst. She found Cook, who's wide open, and when she sets her feet, she has a nice shot. The only senior for Anna.
Huker wheeling and dealing out top. Ambus, good defense. Maurer trying to get inside to Homan. Instead, throws it over to Paul. Huker thought about the 3. Back out to Paul. Anna's been in that man-to-man defense most of the night. They dropped one or two possessions into that zone. Paul with the quick release three, doesn't go. Rebound tracked down by Ella Dosick for Anna. Quickly pushes it ahead to Rowland. She'll go right to the bucket and score, and the foul. Great transition offense there by the Rockets.
Nice job by Dosick. She was looking ahead and she found Rowland, and that's what Anna's been able to do, is get those little fast breaks. You know, your fast breaks aren't always going to be these wide open and nobody's in front of you. It's you just need to beat the defense back by a step or two, and that's what they did. Is Rowland chance for the three-point play.
Great shot there of Kip Rowland at the free throw line, trying to get the three-point play, can't get it to fall. Carmen Huker tracks down the board. Huker picked up by Landis. And again, another tough pass. Anna has had that dialed in all night, waiting for that pass in the paint, and has stolen quite a few.
And if you're the offense, it's tough to get it inside against this, to Botkins' defense. But at times they're trying to force it, and you just got to rotate it and see if you can go another way. And into the game now for Anna. Check that. Okay, number 10, Kaylee Brewer. First action tonight.
And checking in for Botkins was number 22, Jill Greavy, as Anna trying to build on a 20-point advantage, turns the ball over at the 5:40 mark. Huker. Three ball on the way from Paul is no good. Jill Greavy with the rebound. Shot no good, ball tipped around. Brewer gets the rebound for the Rockets. Also checking in that last possession for Botkins was number 2, Kinley Top. So Anna will get it on the shot out of bounds. So there's a 1-3-1 look there by Botkins.
Yeah, they put Huker on the bottom of the baseline as that goes out of bounds, another turnover. But Huker, anytime you want 1-3-1, you got to have an athletic, quick girl, and Huker definitely fills that position, and they get another turnover.
Huker quickly skips it ahead to Paul. Waiting for the cutter out top. It is Top. And that one tipped away and stolen by Landis. Nice denial there by Landis at the top of the key.
Anna all around plays very good fundamental defense.
And that was a very good no-look pass from Ella Dosick that Lauren Barros was not ready for. Anna lucky and fortunate to hang on to that one.
Yeah, Dosick really sees the floor well. Last year as a freshman, she played a lot of point guard. This year, she plays more of an off guard to take advantage of her scoring, but she can play a lot of spots, and there's another turnover.
4:45 left in our ball game. Botkins trailing by 20. Has really struggled here at the offensive end throughout the ball game. Had their moments as that one is kicked out of bounds.
So we have Tara Greavy, number 12, will check in the lineup. One of 4 seniors on this Botkins team.
Huker to trigger it. Gets it to Greavy. Tara Greavy. Back out top to Top. Nice catch there on a tough pass. And that one's anticipated by Rowland and stolen. Loses the handle right underneath the basket. It will stay with Anna.
Rowland did a nice job on defense. Not only closed out the passing lane, took advantage of it completely. Rowland's one of those players, the more you see Anna's games, you appreciate what she does.
There's Dosick out top from the inbounds. Rowland gonna let the 3 ball go off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Huker for Botkins. Huker setting up the offense. Swings it out top to Top. She'll shoot the 3 ball and knock it down. Kinley Top with the 3.
Nice quick release for the junior. Top is in the scorebook.
36-19 on our First National Bank scoreboard in favor of the Rockets. Good pass inside to Barros. Kick out around the circle. And another re-entry and a great look again, as Dave, you just mentioned about Kip Rowland. Great basketball IQ there. She zips one into the paint for an easy 2 for Lauren Barros.
She does a great job of that high post, sees the floor, and sets up Barhorse with a lot of baskets.
Here's Top, over to Greavy. Huker. Skip pass out back to Janelle Greavy. Trying to get it inside to Jill Greavy. Huger pulled that one off her shoelaces, literally. That one kicked out top. Quick trigger again, off the iron, no good. Janelle Greavy battles for it. Jill actually comes up with it. Here's Huger driving down the lane, runner in. So nice multiple possessions there for Botkins, and the pays off with the bucket.
They've had 10 offensive rebounds. They have a lot of possessions. They've had multiple chances out there, and Huger did a nice job of making something happen as she banks it home.
Almost stolen there by Greavy. Quick pass over the top to Barhorst, and she'll convert. Good anticipation there by Dosick.
17 points by Lauren Barhorst.
Most of them have been that variety right there. Some very timely passing from her teammates using that size. There's a pass inside to Greavy. Shot blocked by Barhorst, doing it on both ends.
Nice block, and she blocked and caught it at the same time. Good. If you can block it and the other team gets it, then you didn't really gain anything. But nice, good hands there by Barhorst.
2 minutes remaining in our ball game. Rockets with a 19-point advantage have led throughout.
You know, this is a good Anna team. They're going to be 10-2, now 6-1 in Shelby County League. They just seem like they're getting better as the season goes on, and be a timeout as both coaches want to get a lot of players in the game.
We'll keep it right here. I'd like to again thank our sponsors, Moran's Refrigeration, your appliance expert, serving Northwest Ohio for over 70 years. PSG Automotive Outfitters, Minster Bank, financial solutions for a lifetime. Sweeterman Pharmacy, pharmacies located in Coldwater, Salina, Minster, New Bremen, St. Mary's, and Wapak. New Knoxville Supply, Cargill, Minster Dental Care, Francis Furniture, our Keys of the Game sponsor, Keyhole Pizza, our replay sponsor, Winners Meats, and our player of the game sponsor, NKTelco, who Dave and I will pick at the conclusion of this ball game. And as always, our scoreboard sponsor, First National Bank. Thanks again to all those great sponsors for providing tonight's action.
Got to look at both of the benches, the coaches talking to the team. Talked about Anna's a nice team. Sometimes we've been a little bit critical of Botkins' offense and trying to get it in, but we saw last week Fort Laramie had 3 girls that are 5'11" and taller, and they had a tough time against this defense.
So it's very true.
You know, Anna is a good team offensively, defensively. They're not real flashy. You don't see them around, it's like, wow. But they are just solid play all the way around.
Runner there off the mark by Amber Zimpher. We had some subs in that last possession with 1:14. We'll try to catch you up here as best we can. That's number 20, Madison Wendell, with the ball for Botkins. Over the top. And that is Maurer with the shot, in and out. Rebound pulled down by number 10, Kaylee Brewer, for the Rockets.
Maurer's been one of the few Botkins players that's been able to get her shot off. That one was almost in.
And a nice drive there by Amber Zimpher.
Sophomores in the scorebook tonight. She was playing JV tonight. Anna was victorious in the JV game.
Final score of that game was 28-12 in favor of Anna. So we're down to the final 30 seconds here of our ball game. Number 44, Lena Rowland, will check in for Anna, 5'8" freshman. This ball's pulled back out by Maurer. Trying to get around the screen. Good defense again by Anna. Jill Greavy fights through the lane, draws the foul, and will go to the line for 2.
Nice strong move there by Jill Greavy, sophomore. It's a lot of freshmen and sophomores on this Botkins team. You have the 4 seniors, but I think talent's going to keep getting better for Botkins. They're coming off a pretty good season last year. I think they were 15-10. They lost Sarah Bergman and had some pretty good players off that team. Sarah Bergman and Paige Lane, I think both of them around 1,000 points. And
Greavy able to knock down the pair. Final 15 seconds of our ball game. Here's Brewer. It's out top to Lily Toller. Nice roll there by Toller. Ball tipped away and stolen. as the final kicks roll off the clock, and that's going to do it here at Anna High School as the Rockets victorious 42-23. We'll take a quick break and be back with our post-game wrap-up. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Minster Dental Care continues to offer advanced dental technology in a state-of-the-art facility. Our professional team offers experience in general dentistry and orthodontics, including services such as CERA and wireline orthodontics. Board-certified pediatric dentist Dr. Philip Slonkowski ensures our littlest patients have a positive, safe, and a comfortable experience. We are unconditionally committed to excellence in everything we do.
Trust us! NKTelco, a small-town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Trust us! For over 150 years, Cargill has been helping people be successful worldwide. Cargill has always done business responsibly and in a way that makes us proud. Whether it is educating farmers in India or providing bikes to students with perfect attendance right here at home, Cargill is helping people thrive. The Sydney plant is just one piece of a global company that provides employment for hundreds of thousands, food for the world, and support for thousands of businesses. Be a part of something great at cargill.com.
The big game is right around the corner. Are you ready for it? Come into Francis Furniture and find the right fit for you and your friends in our Lazy Boy Comfort Studio. With Lazy Boy Premier sofa and sectionals, you can custom order a look that's just your style. Choose from hundreds of decorator fabrics or choose genuine leather for its luxurious feel and durability. Come into Francis Furniture today, the area's only Lazy Boy Comfort Studio.
Welcome back to Anna High School, where the Anna Rockets are victorious 42-23. Here with our final stats is Mr. Dave Knapke.
Thanks, Greg. As we take a look at the overall team numbers, tough night shooting for Botkins, just 8 of 42 as the Anna defense caused a lot of trouble. Anna shot decent from the field, 7 of 15 to 38. The threes, 3 of 16 for Botkins, 3 of 7, 3 of 11 for Anna. Free throws, 3 of 5 Botkins, 5 of 10 Anna. Rebounding pretty even, Anna with a 2-point edge. Turnovers, Botkins did a nice job of forcing 18 Anna turnovers. Individual scoring, first for the Rockets as they go to 10-2 overall, 6-1 in the Shelby County League. They were led by Lauren Barhorst. Lauren Barhorst is 17, Kip Rowland with 9, Bria Cook with 10. You have Amber Zimfer, Michaela Ambos, Ella Dosick, and Lily Toller, all with 2 points apiece. Botkins, as they fall to 6-6 overall, 1-6 in the Shelby County League. They were led by McKenna Maurer with 6, Tara Greavy and Jill Greavy both with 4. Or check that, it's Carmen Huker with 4, Jill Greavy with 4, Tara Greavy with 3, Kinley Top with the tray, and Sydney Meyer with the deuce. Grace Homan with 1 to round out the scoring for Botkins.
It was definitely a different ballgame than what we saw the first time. Botkins struggled offensively quite a bit most of the night. Like you mentioned, probably a big key to that and defense. We talked about in the pregame, a key being the post presence for Anna, and boy, did they do that so much better. And we saw that in the Laramie game and kind of expected that to continue. Lauren Barros did a great job. Kip Rowland did a good job. Whoever they put in that post area, mainly those two, but they really worked well off of each other, fed off each other.
Yeah, they do a nice job. They have a really play well together. Their post players play well. They have a shooter with Cook. You have a Dosick that can play drive and make things happen when needed. It's a good all-around talent and team for Coach Jeff Maurer. For Botkins, it just wasn't their night. Shooting on the road, couldn't get anything going. Coach Groves will keep working with them. There's some talent there, younger players. McKenna Maurer hits some shots. Carmen Huker is a talent. This is what you learn from the good programs, and Anna's definitely a good program. Botkins will learn from there and drive back to their town and improve, work on it the next game.
Well, you mentioned putting quarters together.
Yes.
So they tell you minutes, quarters, continue to grow and get better. So again, I'd like to congratulate the Anna Rockets as they're victorious. Before we step out here, I'd like to congratulate our player of the game. That'll be from the Anna Rockets, Lauren Barhorst.
Barhorst just established herself right away. She had 8 points, the first 8 points of the game. She had 10 at halftime, 17 overall, had a lot of good passes from her teammates, but she made herself open. She made her presence known. So congratulations to Lauren Barhorst, our player of the game.
Again, congratulations to Anna. They won 42-23. That'll move their record to 10-2 and the Botkins record to 6-6 on the year. That's going to do it for us here tonight. I'd like to thank our director, Bryce Hamrick, our assistant director, Rodney Hardings, our cameramen, Camden Carter, Patrick Toller, and Wes Temple. My partner, Dave Kanapke. I'm Greg Burning. Thanks for watching and have a great evening.